sa lahat ng nilaroan kong coaches or sistema, dito ako mas pinaka-komportable siguro dahil
don't underestimate Taiwan. We have to be very, very careful not to underestimate or take anything for granted because you got to remember New Zealand is a top 20 in the world team and they took them all the way down the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game.
Kay Sotto, kumpiyansa pa rin na magiging maganda raw ang kanyang lalaruin kontra dito sa Chinese Taipei sa kanilang laro mamaya dahil kay Coach Tim Cone nga raw ang pinaka-komportable na nilaruan nito. At Coach Tim Cone, siseryosohin at hindi i-underestimate itong Chinese Taipei. Hindi nga daw nila pwedeng i-take it for granted ang laban mamaya. At yan ang ating pag-uusapan sa ating bidyong ito.
Division TV.
Credits nga pala dito kay Sir Ruben Terrado para dito sa interview at video clips na ito. Kumpiyansa nga ngayon si Kai Sotto at mukhang masayang-masaya nga siya sa paglalaro ng basketball dito sa Gilas, Pilipinas ngayon under Coach Tim Cone, which is napakaganda dahil nagsisimula naman talaga ang lahat sa relationship ng bawat isa para naman maging komportable, mag-enjoy at maipakita nila ng maayos ang kanilang performance as a whole. At siguradong magiging malaking tulong itong si Coach Tim Cone para sa pangarap na NBA ni Kai Sotto. At Coach Tim Cone, sinabi na hindi nila i-underestimate itong Chinese Taipei at siseryosohin ang laban mamaya. At siguradong magiging maganda nga ang laban mamaya, lalong-lalo na at home court pa natin. At ito nga ang video at interview clips kay Coach Tim Cone at kay Kai Sotto. Credits ulit kay Sir Ruben para sa video clips na ito.
I think naman kapag kahit sinong player na high IQ, kapag pinagsama-sama mo is madali yan mag-connect. So JB is a very smart player, so sobrang dali na kasama sa court.
Ano expectations mo sa Taipei na Taipei nag-iba nung yung expect mo? Tinabakan sila ng New Zealand eh. So,
Kabak ba? Di ba dikit? We'll expect they're gonna be better than Hong Kong. Expect namin na they'll come out hungrier dahil coming off a loss. So we'll be ready. Handa naman kami. Pinaghanda naman namin lang maayos yung sarili namin and para sa kalaban namin bukas. So we'll be ready.
How are you adjusting sa system ni Coach Tim Cone?
Para sa akin, maaga pa pero sa lahat ng nilaroan kong coaches or sistema, dito ako mas pinaka-komportable siguro dahil sa skill set ko, magaling ako pumasa, kaya ko pumoste, ganda yung vision ko, and magaling ako sa play, so I think yung sistema ni Coach Tim sakto sa akin or sakto ako sa sistema. Basta parang yun na, komportable ako na tapos lalo kasama ko pa sila JB, si Kuya Junmar di pa naglalaro pero kapag naglaro yan tapos pag nagsabay kami sa triangle
Yung mga pasok sa'yo ni Scotty ka nung last game, gaganda din ang mga pasa ni Scotty.
Sabi sa kanila pag di pa nila ako nakita ewan ko na lang. Kaya medyo lang
Don't underestimate Taiwan. We have to be very, very careful not to underestimate or take anything for granted because you got to remember New Zealand is a top 20 in the world team and they took them all the way down the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game and had a chance to win. And New Zealand had a desperation 3 at the top of the key with a shot clock going down that gave them a 7-point lead. It was only a 4-point lead up until that point. And that kind of opened up the game for him. But it was a desperation heave from back here, and right at the shot clock, so if that doesn't go in, they come down and score. It's a 2-point game or a 1-point game. You never know what happens in that basketball game. So again, don't underestimate Taiwan. We've been studying them, watching their video. They move the ball extremely well. They're very well coached. They have a really nice zone that's very active, and they played zone against New Zealand for most of the game, so that's something we've had to prepare for. Luckily, we saw a zone against Hong Kong, so that helped us prepare as well. So Hopefully we can carry some of that over. But you know, PBA doesn't play a lot of zone. You know, we do, but we don't, and not a lot. So it's a lot harder for our guys to adjust to zone, especially when you haven't been around for a while. You know, you focus on mostly your man-to-man defense, and then someone throws a zone. It can be really difficult to figure out in the beginning. But the more you see zone, the easier it is. So we saw a lot of zone last game, so we're hoping that we'll be better adjusted coming in this game.
Coach, the adjustment you did coming to the third quarter. So what adjustments po